taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Seminoles will put total leather and we'll get started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he just...
Alabama
End zone.
take over. First and 10.
First down for this offense. The give is to Miller. Hard running there. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
We done been there before. We ready for this.
Back to throw. It's Milroe. Looking deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
Caught near the sticks. It's Miller. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Great job by the running back here on that third down catch. There was no wasted movement. As soon as he got the ball in his hands, he turned around and he got upfield. That's what you got to do. You've got to be decisive on these third down type plays to move the sticks.
Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He was trying to block it and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Line getting set on 2nd down.
And nothing like Cleveland out
Wide receiver now comes in motion. They're going to throw it again. Going over the top. Makes a catch at the 20. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bama! He'll try to tack on one more. How in the world
that one got me first time.
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the He'll bring it out. It's Lucas.
Uh-oh.
He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Grab back
Got
now.
a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown Seminoles. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide.
Take
for the
everything I can
touchdown.
get out of y'all.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, take a knee, no, yes. Over 100 yards for the kickoff return. Nice job taking it out of the end zone, making a huge play.
And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6.
That's one thing y'all got cooking for y'all.
You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. Coming out with it, it's Adams.
Y'all ain't got that line.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Alabama offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, keep their guys holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Going up top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Mildo,
he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. He'll bring it back. It's Lucas. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. A first down for the offense. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Turns it on in midfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking downfield, it's Uiagalelei. Steps away to find some room. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Hauls it in. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. Much of this Seminole foundation was built around great quarterback play, some legends at that position.
Some awesome guys that spread it around to elite playmakers, and it's just a great history at Florida State. They've been up and down in the recent history, but this team back in the day, man, Doak was rocking. Everybody wanted to be a Florida State Seminole.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He's looking to throw it. The sure hands, it's Douglas. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle.
He's saying no YN. You take mental notes over here.
Looking for a crease. It's Holmes. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch him get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
You can't change your playbook on that road to the playoff. You got to play with that stock playbook. I don't like that, man.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Knowles! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
Life free now, Pat.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Okay.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Nick here. Locked in. I ain't worried about none of that.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time.
Nothing.
Looking for more room. Running inside the 20. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes that Alabama offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm.
I'm so glad he's taking that off Nick, boy. I'm so glad he's taking that off. That throw out of sack.
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here. Just give him some easy looks to let him get loaded.
Wants to throw. It's Milroe. Steps away. He'll let one go down the right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
Come on with me, man.
And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. Florida State 21, Alabama 6.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Cuevas. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Offense gets set for second down.
A couple of years back.
He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he makes the catch at the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Scrambling away. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. To the air, it's Milrow. He's got his man.
I'm in the field, huh?
Gets
back
it
big
into
boy.
the end zone, but there's a
back up
flag
here.
down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Oh, get out of here.
They'll decline the penalty.
Oh,
Please,
who
results
though?
of that last play. The AT
Where did
unit
phantom
on the
flag
field.
come from?
And
Man,
after the extra
get out of
point, it's a
here.
one-possession game, down 21-13. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. On first down, here comes this offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to move it through the air. Finds a man by himself.
Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. Y'all gonna try to hang. Y'all gonna try to leave him in here as long as y'all can. Y'all gonna try to leave him in here as long as y'all can.
Take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline. You in the game.
They're bringing heat. At the 35, he's open. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Speaking of what you're putting down, Wayne.
Quarterback, and you don't have to throw post routes to
Speaking
get
of what
great
you're putting
stats.
down over there.
No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Throwing right.
You
It's
let
incomplete. If you're
a
going to take a
dog
hit
go
like
for
that,
that?
you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's what he's doing.
And here comes the offense on second down.
Coming through here.
To throw, it's Uiagalelei. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Brings up third down.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. They keep attacking through the air. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown Seminole!
Really nice job by awareness, too, from that guy. He's working the back line of the end zone. It's so easy to step out of bounds there, but he knew where it was, and when he made the catch, he made sure
looking at
just to get one
you're trying to figure out which
toe
one you want.
to secure the TD.
And he puts through the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hamilton. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive.
Man, this mildew, come on now.
Up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Alabama quickly back to the line. to throw on second down.
Ain't nothing in there. Ain't nothing in there, my boy. Ain't nothing in there, my boy.
Go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Let's go.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
On fourth down, looking for the completion.
Let's go.
And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, let me a ticket. Me a ticket, remember, my boy. That was why he told me.
This early in the game, 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
Shit.
Runs through a tackle.
Yeah, that's right. He learned our lesson. You won't see that little bitty running back no more in your life.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy
he did.
Have fun with that.
Looking to throw it to Uyangalele. Makes the grab. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football,
hey, come on, Ren.
let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
I like what we had right there.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. He wants to throw.
Somebody underneath.
That's caught. It's
more
They made the stop after the catch. And still some work to do to pick up that first down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
That nigga right there. That stop on. Yeah, that nigga right there. Yeah, I'm glad you brought him up there.
They go to the draw.
I'm glad you brought him up there.
Touchdown, no! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, I told you won't never see that little bitty running back no more. That's a man there.
Up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't
what's some on Mill do? What's some on him?
But here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse. And this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Caught over the middle, it's Miller. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Hey, wait to stop,
quickly. They'll mark him
Way to
down
stop.
at the 30
That was
after
smart.
ripping off 10.
Yeah, he kept running. He was running right into that line, back.
They've got a first down.
I don't know if you let it behind him or what, but he kept going. He was on that.
Back to the air one more time.
Tackle,
The short
tackle,
hands, it's
tackle.
Miller. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
The boy need to breathe over there in white. Yeah.
He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker.
Oh, hey.
It's loose. And he falls on top of his own fumble, and the offense will retain possession. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Nah, it wasn't no fumble. That was what they looking at. It wasn't no fumble. It was a kitchen down by contact.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call.
No, the ground call.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Feeling some heat. On the move.
Hey, LePat. Hey, boy. I don't know who you got up there. I don't know who you got up there in that booth. That's, hey, bro, that pick. That's lurked all day. That's lurked all day.
And now a chance not only to
That's
cut into
crazy.
the lead,
My dude ain't animated, ain't did shit.
Maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer.
God damn.
Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices.
Please tell me that's on him.
And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense.
On the game.
Defense was in the neutral zone.
How the hell I line up all sides? Shit don't make sense to me, big dog.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
We would do ass up here. Yeah, give type shit. Good shit, boy.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
What the fuck do with it? Oh, I see where you at, war now. Ain't got no beat.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming.
In the front? I didn't know it was
the pass is incomplete.
I was just grabbing stuff. I think Mark finished it off. I was just grabbing stuff. With the top on? No. If he finished, he lift it out. I just took it back in there. I didn't look.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30.
Hurt his feeling for half then.
They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan.
Can't cover everybody.
How they adjust and play more coverage.
You got to keep your own state up. You got to commit to something now. You got to commit to something, right?
Then you're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game.
That's me.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Quarterback will audible. Scanning the field, it's Uyangalele.
Good shit.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On third down, going up top. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Noles will call on their punt team. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Hey, he don't see that.
There's a bullet. Now it's picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
They'll throw it on first down. Makes the catch. It's Holmes. He's all the way down to the 27.
Hey, big boy got evil intentions on his mind, boy. Big boy got evil intentions on his mind.
High-flying offenses, great quarterback play, innovation, and that's what they hope they'll see on display today.
Yeah, and it was year after year, man. He found so many elite athletes, such good recruiting in the state of Florida, and when the Seminoles get those guys, man, those teams fly.
Throws to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the
I setting my feet to go.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so big.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay
I've
wants
seen
to
worse
have
quarterbacks
another
make,
peek
do
at that
some other
last
stuff.
play. After taking another look just to confirm
Gotta get
everything, the
Mugalali,
officials
man.
on the field got it right. Play will stand. They've come out with answers on this
You're
possession,
right,
and
you're right.
now another first down.
Our quarterback the same. You're just fast.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late.
Putting my
through
trash
a
at
gap.
quarterback on
The
the
offense
easy
did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back
over
can
there
get
team,
some
y'all
positive
got.
yards.
Looking for space, it's Holmes. Touchdown, Florida State! And the punishment has been extended.
Oh, the offensive line wasn't our problem now.
Except for the point after.
Hey, brother, see you talking.
The
You
kick
talking
is
about
up
real
and
life. This ain't
good.
last
Put
year's Bama
one
team
more
now.
on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
All y'all dogs done left y'all, man. All y'all dogs, y'all gonna get. They going to Florida. I mean, they going to Georgia. Georgia send them boys to the league.
Fielded in the end zone. It's
Georgia
Hamilton.
getting all y'all
Gets
recruits,
it out
man.
to the 20,
Them
about
recruits y'all
5
would have got off
yards
of
short where
saving.
he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in
Nah,
the end zone.
Kirby getting them now.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Well, the
Them
good
boys
news
play
about
for
this
saving. They don't
drive,
want Case,
Jesse,
they don't
it
want saving
can't
coming out of
get
recruiting. They
worse
want
than
play for
last time
saving.
through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into
Yeah,
it.
somebody got to
or
give him the
find
ball
an easy
here.
handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense.
We thought the same thing about
One of
Tyreek
the
Hill,
things that
too. We
makes this
found out
guy
that
so
wasn't
dangerous
that was
is
a
how
lie.
good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
He fires it out to the right.
Hey, boy, keep playing. Keep playing out there, Pat. Keep playing out there.
And chunk plays are the name of the
Okay,
game,
he's
and
him.
they get one here before the defense finally makes the
Playing
stop.
out there. With them sharks.
Trying to find his man on first down.
You did right.
Finds his man. It's Miller.
Look, guys.
He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Alabama quickly back to the line. Off play action. Looking left.
Good fucking route.
It's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set
him earn.
in business
Make
with
him
a
earn.
first and goal.
Well, how about the offense setting that
Make him
play
earn
up?
it,
We've
guys.
seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Alabama! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Looking downfield, it's Milrow. Floating away. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Shit, think I ain't.
He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Quarterback checking off.
That's not Pat.
To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout.
What the fuck?
Fires into traffic.
Hey, boy, you here with yourself. You here with yourself.
That's
Some
me, yeah.
defensive players just have a knack.
I
I've
miss
played
my
with
dude.
guys throughout the course of my career, but you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a good game. That last completion has him set up, 2nd and short.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just
Unleashes one deep.
Oh,
Had it in his
no.
Score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
Grabs it in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Going up top on first down.
Hey, bro, that's so trash in my book,
Let's
boy.
go to the end zone.
That's trash in my book, boy. Trash in my book.
Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught.
Ain't no way.
No
They go from
shot.
sack
They have
to a
no
touchdown.
idea
That's trash.
How to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's
That's
doing.
straight up
is
down
working
trash every day of the
offensively.
week, man.
We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little
Thank
bit
you.
different.
Way to show up
Bring
right
more
there.
pressure.
Way
At
to
this
show up
rate,
right
shoot.
there.
He's on
Way to
so
show
much
up right
fire,
there.
You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Lucas. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
He breaks a tackle. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to pass. It's Uiagalelei. They're trying to get to it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Going deep. He's got it inside the 15. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown Seminole. He is dialed in. David, remember when we called Jameis Winston's debut? 27 passes, not one hit the ground. The 2 incompletions were caught out of bounds. This guy's locked in like that.
Locked in, dialed in. And when you're compared to Jameis Winston, and by the way, I mean, he was in fuego that night. It was awesome to be there. Those are the kind of guys that catapult you to the next level and bring Florida State back.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the big fella. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period.
Florida State 49, Alabama 33.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Fires to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult.
God, my
I think
boy.
he did that a little bit too much for us.
And a big play on the
My
outside.
God,
What a job
boy.
to keep
Hey,
those
man,
feet
I know
in
it's
bounds and
Alabama.
get the completion.
I get it's Alabama, but
with a
damn.
first and 10 here.
You can't give him that now.
They want to just keep throwing it.
Good shit.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper. Understand,
You
they're
find the
down.
ball.
They're going to have to attack down the field.
And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Can't go deep now. Everything right there.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it.
Let's go. Hey, guys. That's all I was asking for last time we had our arms around him. That's all I was asking for. All right.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to...
You good, boss? Okay, all right.
Field goal range, the only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Throws to the wideout. And what a grab on the layout on the right side. Alabama pushing the tempo. He's looking to throw. And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Moving out of the pocket. It's complete to the right.
Wake his ass up.
Good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Yeah, and it's 4th down. Obviously, I think this is go time. I mean, you're down by multiple possessions. You need a touchdown. This is a short yardage opportunity. You got to go get 6 on the board.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. He's not going to make it. And
he thought she was sweet in that middle, boy.
And they might be able to put this
That's
thing
where the
away.
meat at.
They're backed up 1st and 10 from their own 1. First up,
They'll
they've
play
got
a
to
little
avoid
defense
disaster.
right there. Some single-digit numbers.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He's loose at the 15. Oh, look out. There he goes. The 40. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, no. And the stomping has commenced.
That's the kind of play that might happen only one time in your life if you're lucky. It's like a hole-in-one in golf. Pollock, a 99-yard touchdown run.
When you get almost 100 yards on the day, you're happy. When you get it on 1 carry...
I told y'all that shit back at August. Man, clown me. Man, clown me. I told him, man, that in August. Man, clown me. Talk about me bad.
99 yards.
If you need help, just say that. This game trash, man.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams.
And both of y'all, man. Y'all getting out on me, man.
Down at the 16 would have been much better off to take the touchback.
He did. He did. You co-signed on the shit. You were laughing at him.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a
Fine
drive
tune,
together,
find the
but
ball.
Jesse,
He
they stalled
going
on
at
the
one
other side of the
man.
field, and they gotta find
One
a way
man.
to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Got out of trouble and throws. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic.
I knew that shit was coming, my man.
Plays. I got to string him
Hey,
out.
y'all let him
I gotta
choke
make
out.
him get to the sideline. I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the run. I don't want to run him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the
Hey,
wideout.
bro. I got
That
you, bro.
is just a
That's a
sideline
dead
credit.
fucking ball right there, man. These
Catch,
niggas
toe
see me and he
drag,
still threw
everything
that
you want.
shit.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with
That
the
shit
first
gotta
and 10.
be dead, man.
Off the play fake. Looking for the
I'm
end
here.
zone. And they couldn't make the connection on
Wow.
the long shot.
He can toe tap, but I
Trailing
can't.
this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Two-way.
Looking to throw it again. He'll take another shot here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. That pass not closes. He got trouble trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident.
A shot for the end zone. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football.
That's me, my boy. Ain't no way you threw that shit that bad, boy. If that wasn't...
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2.
That shit trash, boy. That shit's so terrible.
This is a designed run. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by just 15. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and then defense will come out feeling it.
Shit, nah.
He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Takes this handoff and headed to the right.
Man, you bumping it. God damn, big boy.
Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead.
Get him. Go ahead back.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, they get another big run for a first down, and if you're on offense, you love the way your offensive line is blocking early in this game. They're getting tremendous movement, and they're making life pretty easy for these running backs right now.
To the air, it's Uyangalele. Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
I'll say this, man, in college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time, they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum shift.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and tack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
The give as they work on that clock. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. And the beatdown has ensued. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
And he tacks on the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes that Alabama offense. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
Made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late in the game.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle?
Hey.
We talk about all the time. Coaches are always preaching these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this defense is put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab well past the sticks. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Here's a throw downfield late. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just
if it hit his hand. You know I got hands on that now.
One of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right?
It was that damn so catchable. I'm just why I didn't hang on to it.
Never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like.
Hey,
but hopefully.
And it's his 4th interception of the game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football.
After the normal defense, man. That ain't your normal defense.
This one's almost over.
To the air. It's Uyangalele. He's got his man. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Wants to go up top. He uncorks one deep. He caught it. Touchdown Seminoles. And the pummeling has started.
Someone say clock, someone say I don't need to add points, but here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Oh, boy.